Wow. Welcome back to the open bar. You know, I could never play Wilbur and the Dukes at 97 Rock, but on the Slickcast, I could play them, you see. So, yeah, today's Slickcast is, I think we're going to call the Slickcast, I think we're going to call it the open bar. And we're going to just do whatever the hell we want. Right? So today we're going to talk football. Of course, 36,000 people, 36,000 maniacs. Buffalo Mafia showed up at Highmark Stadium for the red and white practice over the weekend. And Josh Allen was there in his black helmet with the red standing buffalo. You know, every year he makes a fashion statement. Next year, who knows? It could be a turquoise helmet with a red buffalo. I certainly hope not. But it could be. You never know what he's going to pull out of his wazoo lock. And there was a lot of throwing catch with the fans. He went around the stadium as he usually does, plays catch with the fans. And very cool, very cool. As I've said before, when I used to have a radio show, and that is if you could make a description of the perfect quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, there'd be a picture of Josh Allen. I mean, the guy is he just fits this town like a glove. And listen, as long as we got Josh Allen, you can change all the parts around. We're still going to be in it, man. We're still going to win 10, 11, 12 games this year. I don't care what the hell anybody says. Now, as far as the talent goes and some of the, I guess, the battles in training camp, who looks good, who doesn't look good, from what I've heard, now, this is from, just what I've observed and heard from different people. I like the backfield with James Cook and Ray Davis, who had, of course, such an interesting upbringing, was a homeless kid, was living in a homeless shelter. He put his brother and sister, so they could be together. He put them in a foster home, and then they can only take two of the family, and then he stayed in a homeless shelter. And the guy made it to the NFL. I mean, he's a rookie, but I think he's really going to be great. He's shown some flashes. James Cook is a great running back. He's supposed to be a great receiver, but he still drops too many damn passes. It almost makes me sad that they outlawed Stickum, because James Cook could really use a shot of Stickum Tarpine on his hands, like old Freddie Bolitnikoff, number 25, used to do when he was on the Raiders. And, of course, Dalton Kincaid, this is going to be his second year at tight end. He is a weapon, and look for him to have a breakout year this year. Not that last year wasn't a breakout year. I mean, 80 catches for a rookie, or was it 70, 80? I don't know, something like that. He's going to be Josh Allen's security blanket. And also look for Khalil Shakir. He's the most consistent wide receiver by far. He's really the only one that's caught a pass from Josh Allen that's on the roster now as far as wide receivers go anyway. Look for him to be the main wide receiver guy, the number one guy. And Curtis Samuel, look for him to be the jack of all trades dude, the guy they brought in from the Redskins. Of course, he was with Joe Brady, the new offensive coordinator, when he was with the Panthers, and he used him a lot in the running game, jet sweeps, that kind of a thing. It's going to be interesting to see this Brady offense, Joe Brady offense. And, of course, Keon Coleman, the rookie, has looked damn good, made a lot of great high catches. I mean, the guy is 6'4". He can go up and get the ball. The rookie, the second-round pick, it looks like, a lot of people didn't like the pick, but so far he looks really good. And, of course, Terrell Shavers, they're saying, as an outside chance to make the team. He's had a pretty solid training camp. He could be a dark horse type guy to make the final roster. And then, of course, you got Mac Hollins, who they love, personality, the barefoot dude. Yeah, the freaky guy. He doesn't eat vegetables, but he likes his fruits. So he does eat fruit, but no veggies. And then, of course, you've got MVS and Claypool. Claypool's been hurt. MVS has been inconsistent. Who the hell knows? On the defensive side of the ball, what's going on there? We got a new defensive coordinator, of course, Bobby Babich. They are giving him the promotion. He's been here, 7 or 8 years. He's coached all different positions on the defense. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of zip to him. He says he's going to be in the press box. Well, because he's too nuts to be on the sidelines, quite frankly. He didn't come out and say that, but, he gets a little excited. And Kyler Elam, a lot of people were writing him off, the Bills' first-round pick this will be his third season now, is having a great camp. Of course, it's going to be tough for him to beat out Benford, who's, just Mr. Consistency, Mr. Steady. Of course, Rasul Douglas has got the other outside corner. You got Teron Johnson. He's your starting nickel, and Cam Newton, he's, valuable. They're not going to get rid of him. He could play all different kind of positions. But good to see Kyler Elam. He's made some picks and whatnot. He's definitely gives him some depth. And I think it's going to be a situation for him where somebody goes down and he gets a chance to go in and play. And then, that's where he's going to have his real shot to keep the job or not. Huh? Dwayne Smoot, the defensive tackle they brought in from the Jags in free agency, has flashed at camp. Look for him to probably stick as a rotational defensive lineman. Von Miller, is he back or close to being back to the old Von Miller? If he is, that's a huge plus. I mean, you got to get pressure. Rousseau and A.J. Epinenza, time for them to take another leap forward. This year, Ed Oliver's having a great camp. Daquan Jones is back healthy. Of course, they brought in his old pal, Austin Johnson, to back him up. They went to college together. Were banged up at safety pretty good. Edwards, the guy they got from KC, is hurt, and so is rookie and second-round pick Cole Bishop. So the question is, who's going to start opposite Taylor Rapp? Of course, it could be DeMar Hamlin. If these other guys are banged up, he's had a pretty good camp as well. And they did bring in 14-year vet Kareem Jackson as well to throw him into the mix. Of course, at linebacker, Milano's back. Dorian Williams, last year's third-round pick, will probably back him up. In the middle, you got Terrell Bernard and Balin Spector backing him up. And then the veteran, 30-year-old vet Deion Jones, who, of course, has played with just about everybody, the Falcons, the Browns, the Panthers, and the other vet they brought in, Nicholas Morrow, who was 29 years old and has played with the Raiders, Bears, and Eagles. So that's a look at, who's making waves in training camp, who looks like they're going to make the team. And we're not talking any radio today. It's just football. Just football here for today on the Slickcast. Hope you got off on this. We're going to do football every once in a while here on the Open Bar because, we like football. We love the football. All right. I will talk to you in a couple of days. Maybe we'll talk some politics. Who knows? Here on the, maybe we'll talk some, hey, how about that tornado that blew through downtown today? Was that insane or what? The weather is it's been brutal lately. Too goddamn muggy for my liking. I'll tell you. It's just, it's been a real muggy summer, and I don't mind the warm temperatures. I could do without the mugginess, though. Okay, just putting it out there. Of course, remain calm, circle the wagons, go Bills, live fast, die old, and yes, as always, weed, whiskey, and Warren Zevon. Peace out.